Hey everybody, welcome to another drive-through digital playthrough. As promised, I'm going to play Suburbia. So let's go ahead and just jump right into the game. Now I haven't played the campaign really at all. I've just been playing, local play against the AI and a couple of online games against my friend. But let's just go ahead and jump into the game. If you're not familiar with the game, it's basically a city building game. So I'm going to be the red player. We'll set Eker as the red player. And then I'm going to play just a two-player game here against Dale, the unpredictable computer. Now, I actually have not played against Dale because unpredictable sounds scary. But let's go ahead and just start the game. And if you're not familiar with the game, you can see these different hex tiles being dealt out. Each player starts with the same exact makeup here. You can see in the middle, I've got a suburb, a community park, and a heavy factory. You can see a couple of different things here. For example, on the heavy factory, we've got +1 to our income, and then also a special ability here, -1 to our reputation for each adjacent gray and green building. And then, like the community park is -1 to your income, and then +1 to your reputation. So these abilities are kind of thematic. The suburbs here are basically +2 points or 2 population. And you can see up here in the upper left, you start with 15 bucks. You have 0 income. And then if we go all the way over to the right, you have basically 1 reputation. So at the end of the round, you're going to generate reputation, wherever that particular marker is, and you're also going to generate income. Currently, I have 2 points or 2 population. And then in the lower left-hand corner, you can see there, different stats, who has different types of buildings with different attributes. You can see the black player has $15 just like I do, so you can kind of compare at a glance what all the stats are. Now, what you're usually doing is usually buying tiles here from the center row. So if I wanted to buy this farm, I can buy that. Now you have the cost there on the left, that's going to be $9 plus whatever the money amount above it is. So in this case, it'll just be $9. If I wanted to buy the tile all the way to the left, that would be 10 plus 6, so $16. And you can also take tiles here and then flip them over to be lakes. I'm not going to do that right now. And then you can also buy these starter tiles up here, just other tiles that are just like what you start with. And finally, you can go and double up a tile. So if I apply that, it will basically apply all the effects of that particular tile again. So let's just jump in here and figure out what we want to do. Well, a landfill is going to give us quite a bit of income to start. +2 for relatively cheap, $4. But you can see there it's a negative reputation there for each adjacent. So you kind of want to stick that off to its side because you pretty much can't put it next to anything. In this case, you always have to place a tile next to something. So I am going to take this and I'm going to stick this here at the very tail of that. We're going to go ahead and generate that. This little stat bar here is going to tell you, what's going to happen. So by placing this, it's going to cost me $2 because my income is going to go up by 2. So I'm going to have a net negative of $2 for this round. And my reputation is going to be a net -1. So I'm going to go ahead and play that. Play the landfill. And you can see everything kind of gets adjusted there. The money, the income and the reputation. So now Dale, the computer, is going to take his turn. What's he going to do? He bought the fancy restaurant. And so that is going to see there, +3 income, and then -1 income for all restaurants built afterwards. Now it's back to my turn. And so I've got a decent amount of income here. I'd like to get some more income, and since he's very unpredictable, that's interesting. So, I could buy the farm here because that's going to give me +1. Now, will that give me? Well, I don't know that's going to give me the negative reputation as well. Well, let's see. We've got a freeway here. We have this. Okay, we have this business supply store here. This is +1 income and +1 for every office tile, which we don't have any now, but we'll probably have more. So we're going to place this here next to this because it's going to give us a little bump in reputation because the community park will help us out. So we're going to go ahead and build that, and then we'll build that like so. Income's gone up, reputation's gone up, so now we're going to kind of hopefully recover a little bit. What's Dale going? Dale's going to build a lake. As you can see, the lakes give you $2 for each adjacent tile, no matter what they are. So he needs some quick cash there. That might be something I need to do to kind of get on top of the ball here. Here's a parking lot here. I can go ahead and stick this right here and get a lot of income. Oh, but I can't afford it. Let's see. A lot of negative reputation stuff has come out here, which I don't want to get too involved in. I may just have to take a lake here because I got really no money to buy anything. Now I could take one of these tiles here. I could take the community park. That'll give me a nice bump in reputation. I don't know that I need to worry about that. Let's go ahead and we'll make a lake out of this here and then flip that over. So that'll give us $246. And then we'll get a little bit of income at the end of the round. There we go. Now Dale's turn. What's Dale going to do? He bought the parking lot. Too bad. I figured he might, but I was kind of wanting to hold on and maybe grab that. But he took it from me, so unpredictable, but apparently not dumb. Let's see here. So now I got a few options here. Convenience store, another bump on income. Not something I'm really too interested in. Let's see here. Well, what should I do? I can take the community park. I can stick that over, let's see. No, I don't know if I want to do that. I can get some population here. All right, sorry about this. I'm trying to puzzle this out. Sometimes it's a little difficult. Oh, one thing I should have talked about here earlier is if we look here, you can see at the bottom of the screen, I have been dealt 2 secret goals. So I will get plus 20 points if I have the fewest green buildings. Interesting. I will get plus 10 points if I have the fewest blue buildings. It's funny because the one on the left is a capitalist and a socialist, so somehow I can magically be both. And then there is another goal here at the bottom right that you can see there for the highest reputation at the end of the game will get plus 10 points. Now that's available, visible I should say, for all the players. Okay, well let's think about my goals here. So I want fewest blue and fewest green. Okay, well I've got 1 blue and 1 green, so I don't really want to buy any more for right now. So that should make this easier. Let's do the community park here. I'm going to just put that right there. Okay. A little bump on reputation there. Now, when you buy a card there, or excuse me, a tile from the basic set, or you add a doubler, or do something like that, you have to actually blow away one of these tiles. So I will get rid of the airport. All right. So I don't know that he would have bought that. So go back to Dale's turn. Now Dale, what he's looking at, he's got 2 blues and 1 green. He made another lake, huh? So I'm okay with blues for now. So hopefully he buys another one. You see, I should have looked at this goal beforehand because now I've got another office and another blue building. So I'm going to take that. Let's see, we'll move this over here, and then we'll go ahead and do this here. That's too good of a bump on income. So there we go. All right, Dale's turn. And you can see here, Dale, he's got 12 points. And once he crosses that red line up there, he crossed that, now his income and his reputation are both going to drop down. So there's red lines along the score track, if you've not seen the physical game, that you have to be aware of because it's actually going to reduce your engine a little bit because you hit like a certain population threshold that you have to kind of, I call it the red tape line because it's red and, there's a lot more sort of logistics and things like that in managing your city that appear as your population gets bigger. Okay, let's see. No offices out here. Don't really want to buy any green stuff. I can do -2 rep. I would like another reputation thing here. Let's see. I think I will buy, gosh, I almost want to buy another community park and just go reputation crazy. Yeah, let's do that. That's going to reduce my income again, though. It's not something I really want to do. And if I get a heavy factory here, I can just stick that over, I don't know, in the office area here. And I can put that there to get $2 from the lake. Because again, everything kind of reevaluates after you place the tile here. So as we place this, we're going to get +1 reputation for each of the 2 blue buildings. And that's going to trigger. The 2 blue buildings themselves don't have anything adjacent, But again, this lake here, $2 for each, so that's going to trigger as well. So, okay, so now, yeah, now I got to kill something. I'm gonna get rid of that slaughterhouse. He may like that because he bought that restaurant, I think. That fancy restaurant, but I guess he wouldn't because, yeah, he bought that one. Okay. So his income is very high. It's up at 11. He's at 17 points, and I am at 12 points. Not so great. And I'm at $12. And I think I may, let's see, what was this goal again? Highest reputation. I'm at 4. He is at 2 reputation down there, so that's pretty good. So I may just kind of pursue this reputation marker here. Let's see here. Gosh, I can't really afford anything. I really want that mint. How much money does he have? He has 15 bucks. So he can just afford that. And if I take that, it'll cost me 6 bucks. You know what? I'm going to make another lake over here. Flip that over. I guess a little bit of cash. All right, so you got to cross that red line. Now it's going to be Mr. Dale's turn. What's he going to buy? I bet he buys the mint. No, he doubles up on that. Oh, there you go. That's a nice double up. Yeah, that's very good because he's got, you can see there, he's got a lot of adjacent blue and gray there. So now he's just doubled up on that. Ah, of course he killed off. I see. So again, when you do the doubler, you still have to kill off one of these tiles out of that center row there. Okay. Elementary school reputation. I need some more money. Let us do. Jeez. What was that again? Reputation. Well, I could just go the reputation around here. This is only $5. I want to stick it next to somewhere. I'll stick it over here. Yep, 21 points. So he bought a suburb. Actually, you know, I think I have this confused. This tile here on the right, the goal is hidden for me. These two are publicly available. Sorry about that. I confused those. I don't know why I thought that. Okay. So I got another reputation thing I can put out here. Are there any more offices? No offices. Because remember this one here. +1 for every office tile. You can see that little briefcase there. And you can see the briefcase over here. So this is getting me another +1 income for that office tile there. But there are no office tiles available. Let's see here. This one I can buy here. This will give me $2 for each blue tile. But see, now I'm at, so how many blue tiles does he have? He has 4. Screw it, I'm going to buy that. And that's going to give me income, you can see here, from the office building. $2 for every blue, including itself. So I get $6 plus an income from itself. Plus reputation here from the community park. So go ahead and do that. Very nice. And I'm still have less blue than him, which is good because that's the bonus that'll happen. He sure got a lot of money. Okay. So 26 to 24. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. Let's get another. How many blues does he have? He's got 4 blues. I have 3. Fewest greens. I have the fewest greens. So see right there, that's 30 points for me. My reputation is 4. You can see down here in the lower left-hand corner, I've got 4 rep. He's got 1, but that can change pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and take a look here. +1 for each adjacent green. Well, +1 for each of your greens. These are all going against the goals, so it's very difficult to sort of figure this out. I've got enough money for something good. Geez. Well, I tell you what, I can tie for This is free. So I'm going to put that over there. That's going to give me rep. Because you can see there, this is going to trigger off the community park. Just don't build any offices over there. Now I've tied them. If you're tied for the goal, so we'll each have the same amount of blues, or greens in this case, then, you know, it's just a wash. Nobody gets the goal. 27 points. All right. He's going heavy income here early, which is probably smarter. Let's take a look here. So, oh, that's right. He built another green. You silly, unpredictable man, you. He did. See, he built another green, so I can build this elementary school. Where's my grays? No. This is a very thinky game. Probably boring for you to listen to me think. But let's see here. Airports. Are there any airports built? No airports built. You know what I can do is I can double up on something. Let's see. So if I double up here, you can see what's going to change. Now when you double up, you have to pay the cost there. So you can see this costs $4. So if I play that, I've got to pay the $4. Money's going to go down 1. Income's going to go down 1. Going to get 7 points and 2 rep. Why is income going to go down twice? Oh, because it's community park is -1 income. Let's see here. I got a better one to do than that. Let's go here. There we go. So that's going to bump my income up a bit, but my reputation down. Why is it going to bump my reputation down? Let me take a look at this. What is next to this that makes the rep go down? I'm not seeing that. Oh well. Let's see. Probably because I'm going to cross the line. I see. It's probably including that in its calculation. All right. How about here? It's kind of cheating. You just kind of move stuff around and go, oh, this is better than this. So you kind of lose some of that with the computer. It kind of figures stuff out for you, so you don't have to puzzle it yourself. Which is, you know, it is what it is. Let's see. If I go here, I get a little bit of, yeah. Well, I can take the reputation hit right now because it's just from going over the line, which I'm going to take it anyway. So, all right. So we're in good shape, I think. And I got to ice a card here, ice a thing. I'm not really sure what this guy's going to want. I'm just going to ice the gray one and try to make him buy a blue and a green. So that way it gives me the freedom to kind of, you know, sandbag with these goals here. Yeah, see, he bought a green. Which is, you know, that's pretty good. You got 3 points plus 2 rep for the adjacent greens. Plus, oh, that's 2 of those. You got the Berg von Allsbach there. Okay, so now what are we at? We're at 2 greens to his 4 and 3 to his 4 blue. So now I can get another green maybe. I've got enough money to buy one of these housing projects. If I stick that, Jesus. Well, I can put it next to a yellow, but the yellows don't like to have the greens next to them. But this will kind of balance out. So if I do, let's see what I do. So it's going to cost me 16. I'm going to go lose a bunch of money. Get a bunch of points, though. Screw it. I like it. Because it's basically going to be a wash with everything that's adjacent to it. Alright. But I'm negative rep. He's not doing so great either. And now I think I really need to start working on reputation. So I'm already at 5 incomes, not very much. It's a very oddball kind of thing. These goals are really kind of screwing me up here. Because I'm really trying to grab that. That's the 30 points at the end of the game is no joke at all. But I don't want to miss out on this either, so. Let's see, I've got nothing I can afford. I may just do a little bit of a cash thing. He's working on a nice neighborhood of green, so I'm going to take and turn this into a lake and just get a little bit of money, and then that keeps him from playing that where he's got all those greens coagulated up here in the upper left. We'll see here in a second. You can see over here. Yeah, see, he's going to have a bunch of greens there. I don't want him getting that blue I just turned into a lake. All right. Oh, so we should say, I haven't really been noticing, but if you look here, up here in the upper left, you got the A, the B, and the C decks here. So we've already been through A and B. Now, somewhere probably about halfway down out of these 18 tiles left is going to be the end of game. After that comes up, we'll play one more round. Let's see, what else do we got here? I would like some reputation, please. And I think if I double this, it's going to hit my income pretty good. Yeah, what's his rep? His rep's at 3. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to, again, X out this gas station here. Yeah, because he's going to want that. Again, to go with his neighborhood. You know, all the neighborhoods like to have a nice gas station. So he's sticking that over there to get some money, I guess. Good. Now he's hurting on rep a little bit. So, but who knows what goal he has in mind. All right, so the next thing I was going to do, what was I going to do? Yeah, so let's take a look here. So I have 3 to his 5 and 3 to his 4 on the green and blue. So I can take another green. There's no good greens out here. Well, I got a bed and breakfast here. How much does that cost? That is going to cost me 15, and this other one is going to cost me 20. I have low income. I like the high. I like to have in the schools though. So we'll take this high school here, and we'll stick it. Let's see here. I'll just stick it off to the side here so I get some money back. All right, 56, 57, and he's at 47. He's just going full on green. He didn't even care about that goal. All right. And the unfortunate thing about this game, well, I'm trying to decide here, is it doesn't have the expansion stuff. And I really think this game, you know, you can play it a few times, but after you see the same high school and bed and breakfast and, you know, all that stuff kind of come out, you know, for the 5th or 6th time, there's not a lot of variety there. Yeah, the order is going to be different, but I mean, it's still really fun. I like to play the app quite a bit, but having the expansion with the different, I can't remember what they're called, but they're really large pieces, like the borders, that's what they're called. Having those and then all the extra tiles, it really adds to the variability. So hopefully they'll add the expansion into this pretty quickly. Oh, let's see, how much? I got $10. I'm broke. Housing projects. Housing projects are like kind of a one-hit wonder. I don't want that. High school, 18. I can do one of these community parks again. The income I could care less about at this point. We're probably getting to the end of the game. Is that going to end up being a wash there? Oh, it's because I'm going to go over that line again. Well, I'm going to go over it anyway, so I might as well do it. Yep. I'm really towing the line here. I would like to have a higher rep. He's at 3. I think he is going to like that high school more. So I'm going to delete that. All right. So he's got a nice little bump. There's rep goes up, so that's stinky. And he's catching up there. I'm probably going to lose, but let's see. All right. So I got the bed and breakfast. That's going to cost me $9, $7. I'm so broke. Well, maybe this 30 points is going to be the difference because I am in good shape to win those goals. 3 to 6 and 3 to 4 still. If I can somehow magically just get my rep up, that's going to be an extra 40 points. So if we're tight in points at the end of the game, that's going to be enough for me. So, but I don't have money. So what else should I add? Well, you know what? This is actually going to be decent because I can still get a green. Oh, gosh. Yeah, this guy's dumb. I'm going to get that. So that's going to work. And then I got to delete something. I think he wants the bed and breakfast more than the housing project. That seems like a better option for him. So he's at 57. He bought the housing project. That's that's 10 points off the head there. So he's back down to 1 rep. Okay, one more round. You can see up here in the upper part here, we got one more round here. So I went first. So I think this is my last turn because that happened at the end of his phase. So I'll get one more turn. So what I need to do is I got 4 to 7 and 3 to 4. So I don't want to get a blue tile for sure because that's just going to cost me 10 points. I want to get 2 reputation if I can. And so I have $5. So that's not going to happen. Okay. So if we stick this sucker here, because income isn't going to matter that much. That's going to leave my rep at 0. Probably because I'm gonna go over. Is that it? I'm gonna lose 1? I don't understand this. What am I not seeing here? Ugh, whatever. It's too hard to talk sometimes and do this stuff. Oh, because I gotta pay money that I won't have. I'm gonna buy that and I'm gonna drop down. Ah, whatever. Let's just do this at benign. Yeah. All right. That's benign. That's gonna give me a fair chunk of points. All right. So that keeps me kind of even. So we're gonna +3. How much money does he have? Oh, he's got plenty of money. Well, he can definitely take that. So I'm gonna get rid of that. That's better. All right, what are you gonna do there, buddy? So he's gonna get a lot of points out of 81 now to 70, but I've got 30 points here locked up. So 80, 93, 90, 100. I got that goal. So the other goal was nobody got that. Oh, he actually hit negative rep there. And fewest yellow buildings, which I had 2 of. Oh, interesting. So he would have gotten that. If he'd have gotten that, he would have won his special goal there. So you can see there on the left, I got the fewest blue and green. We tied on that. And your personal goal, the other guys can't win. Only you can win it. But if they beat you or tie, then basically you don't get it. So I did squeak it out. I kept it tight. I kind of went for that oddball, not having blues and greens. I mean, it really kind of hurts your point generation, but I was able to kind of maneuver around that. Oh, and he was able to get some points there, +13 from cash. Yeah, he had a ton of cash there. Man, he had 67 cash. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that. Yeah, so he got a lot of points. I can't remember what it is. Is it every 5? Yeah, I think it's every $5 is a point. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, so that is Suburbia. Thanks.